Good evening, everyone. How are you? Okay, thanks so much for coming. And let's start our practice first. Please find a comfortable and relaxed posture. Take a few deep, long breaths and relax your whole body. Maybe it is a long day for you. Maybe so many things going in your mind. But in this moment, you are sitting in front of the Buddha and you are going to spend some time with yourself. Be grateful for this moment. Today we are going to practice loving kindness meditation and also mindfulness practice. We all know we are always changing, our mind is always changing. As a meditation practitioner, we are always aware about our mind. Mindfulness means, meditation means awareness. So in this moment, we are going to spend needs. We are going to understand nature of our mind. We are going to develop our loving thoughts. It is very important to have peace and relaxed mind. Please leave everything behind you and let's practice our meditation practice with calm and peaceful mind. Take a few deep, long breaths and relax your whole body and relax your mind. Let's start our meditation practice with practicing loving thoughts. Let's develop our self-love. Think, May I learn to forgive and accept myself. May I be safe and protected from inner and outer dangers. May I be content. May I be patient. May I learn to care for myself with joy and ease. May I be strong and healthy mentally and physically. Wish to yourself and bless to yourself. Try to be a loving and kind person to yourself. And repeat these words to yourself and understand deeply and clearly. Please repeat few times to yourself. May I learn to forgive and accept myself. May I safe and protected from inner and outer dangers. May I be content. May I be patient. May I learn to care for myself with joy and ease. May I be strong and healthy mentally and physically. Keep repeat these words to yourself lovingly and kindly. If you practice self-love, it's mean you are always going to take care of others. Let's send your loving and kind thoughts towards to your loved ones. Imagine your family members. If you have any difficult time with someone, slowly let it go. Maybe they are not close to you, maybe they are in different places. But we are always connected to heart. Let's send your loving thoughts towards to your loved ones. May my family members be filled with loving kindness. May they be feel connected and calm. May they be free from inner and outer dangers. May they be well in mind and body. May they be strong and healthy mentally and physically. May my family members be well, be happy, be peaceful. Now let's send our loving thoughts towards to all the living beings. Send your loving thoughts without any discrimination. May all the living beings be filled with loving kindness. May they be feel connected and calm. May they be free from inner and outer dangers. May all the living beings be strong and healthy, mentally and physically. As a loving kindness practitioner, we can't escape our difficult ones or annoying people in your life. If you have any difficult one in your life, please think of them. Don't get any anger thoughts. Send your loving and kind thoughts towards to them. May my difficult people be filled with loving kindness. May they be feel connected and calm. May they be free from inner and outer dangers. May they be able to find noble friends and good guidance. May they be strong and healthy, mentally and physically. Now let's practice mindfulness meditation. Take a few deep long breaths and slowly focus on your natural, ordinary breath. Take each breath mindfully. Breathe in mindfully and breathe out mindfully. Many thoughts, sounds may distract you. Let them come and go. No need to think about past. No need to think about future. Enjoy this present moment with focusing on your natural, ordinary breath. If you are having thoughts, just know you are having thoughts and come back to the breathing process. When you are inhaling, you know that your body is inhaling. When you are exhaling, you know that your body is exhaling. Breathe in mindfully and breathe out mindfully. Mindfulness means introspection. We are going to understand our inside. We are going to explore our inside. It is time to focus on your inside. Slowly observe your inside. Try to understand nature of your mind. When you see your inside, you can see your beautiful, your skillful mind. You can see your good qualities. Be grateful for your good mind. Try to develop your good thoughts every day. Also, you can see your unskillful mind. No need to worry. Understanding is the most important thing. It means you can fix, you can develop your mind. That's why we all are called human. You have that ability to develop your good mind. Now please bring your hands together in front of your heart. Make a strong determination to practice this meditation every day, at least 5-10 minutes. May peace be with you. May all the living beings be well, be happy, be peaceful. Thank you so much. Slowly open your eyes. Please chant all together and page number 4. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Dutiyampi saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi buddhaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi dhammaṃ saraṇaṃ gacchāmi, Tatiyampi saṅghaṃ saraṇaṃ. Anicca-vata saṅkhāra uppada-vaya dhammino uppajjitva nirujjanti te saṅ-upasamo sukho sabbe sattā avera hontu sabbe sattā Abhyapajja hontu sabbe satta anega hontu sabbe satta sukhi attanang pariharantu mano pubbangama dhamma mano setta mano maya manasace paduttena bhasati va karoti va tato nandukka manveti chayava anapayini mano pubbangama dhamma mano setta mano maya manasace padannena bhasati va karoti va tato nansukha manveti chayava anapayini. Please chant together. Mind is the foreign of states. Mind is chief. Mind medade. If with a corrupted mind, one should either speak or act. Suffering follows caused by that, as does the wheel follow the ox's hoof. Mind is the foreign of states. Mind is chief. One should either speak or act. Happiness follows caused by that, as one's shadow that never leaves. We believe in generosity towards others. We believe the skillful noble path is marked by generosity. We believe generosity has many levels. Think generously, speak generously, act generously. We believe generosity is the heart of our spiritual practice, and this practice allows us to become more open, accepting, and forgiving. We believe extending generosity to ourselves and others is a direct way of division, bringing joy and nurturing this spiritual community for years to come. My wish: may I become at all times, both now and forever, a protector for those without protection, a guide for those who have lost their way, a ship for those with an ocean to cross, a sanctuary for those in danger, a lamp for those without light, a place of refuge for those who lack shelter, and a servant to all in need. By means of this meritorious deed, may I never join with the unwise, only the wise, until the time I attain nirvana. Okay, good evening everyone. How are you today? Okay, happy to see you all, and thank you so much for being here. And before I start my little talk, I want to know, do we have any new people today? Okay, please say your name. Okay, welcome to the temple. Anyone new? Sorry? Okay, thank you so much. Welcome to the temple, and it's happy to see you always, some new people. Today, before I start my talk, I have a question for you. I want to know, who can remember that your very first day at the temple? Who can remember? Everyone can remember your first day? Okay, and still I can remember my very first day as a monk, 2002. July 9th, we both became monks same day and 18 years ago. And still I remember my very first day at the temple here, 2018. And so I remember how was I excited, and I was, because of the new country. And I want to know, how was your feeling before come to the temple or after come to the temple, that your very first day? If you can explain, if you can tell, I would like to listen to you.
I was excited and a little nervous. I have anxiety, so I get anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
And after, I felt really peaceful and just happy.
Yeah. And anyone? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And any thoughts?
Yeah, I actually came here before, but it was like COVID time, so it was kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit nicer now, but yeah, my therapist, like encouraged meditation when I was myself at. I did it on my own for a long time, but I like having a community.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it is happy to see people again after almost 1.5 years ago. Actually, why I ask these questions, many times I know many people, they are really excited to come to the temple, and also they are having they are curious. And many people are telling us, sometimes we were walking around the temple and we were driving around the temple, then we saw the Buddha and we saw the statue, and then we wanted to come to inside. And then they're explaining us how were they before come to the temple. And maybe maybe this is your first few weeks at the temple, maybe this is your first few months, and maybe you are good long time practitioners. And how you feel now after you come to the temple, maybe few weeks, few months, few years, how you feel now? Do you feel something different, or still you are kind of same person? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And what do you say? Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Any thoughts? Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, actually, we are young monks, but you all have a lot of life experiences than us, and we both have different experiences, and so we learn in different country and different culture, and after we came here, we all know if someone come to the new country, and we all had a huge cultural shock, and because it's completely different, and Sri Lanka it is traditional Buddhist Asian country, and here is different. But what I am always seeing from here, people, they really want to learn, and I can truly see it. People really want to learn, and if they really want to learn, they are deep into it. They are very curious, and they are learning so much, and they are questioning, and I can see people are doing great, and you all actually, and it is so happy. Then it always motivates us to teach you something, to learn something always. And actually, after I came here, we both were teachers in my monastery, but honestly, I felt after I came here with communicating here with people, and at the same time I'm teaching people. Also, I learned something every time. So it is very wonderful, because it is good to know about myself always, same time. Okay, so why I ask these questions, I would like to talk about today something about our judgmental mind. Because our mind is always changing, it is shaking. So that's why I ask you how you will feel before you come to the temple. Because I know many people sometimes every Wednesdays, one of my friend, he's a boy, and he want to learn about meditation. He want to learn about practice. And every Wednesdays he come to the temple, and we both go to the square, and we are talking about different topics. And when we go to the square around 5 every Wednesdays, and not today, and I can see the people, they are gathering for the band. There is a musical event, and sometimes they are kind of curious about me, and they are kind of observing. Sometimes I can see about their faces expressions. I do remember right after I came to here, I went to McHenry County College to study more English. And after I went to the MCC, the same thing happened. The students, they are kind of curious, and they want to know who am I. Then I do remember in my English class, there was a girl, she was from Macedonia. And one day she asked me, "Are you Muslim?" Then I said, "No, I'm a Buddhist monk." Because they are very curious, because they don't know who am I. Then I do remember then right after next week, and she asked me, I don't know why she asked this question. She asked me, "Do you hate a Muslim?" I said, "No, I don't hate them." So I don't know why she asked that question. Maybe they are very curious. Maybe she learned something about my country or something. And those kind of experiences I have in this country, but I don't have any bad experiences. And when I go outside, always people are really nice, and they are really welcoming us whenever we go. And then why I'm telling these things, we are always judging people. How way they look, how way they dress, how way they smile, how way they behave. I want to know, do you do this thing? Or yeah, we are always judging. So I experienced many life experiences my last 18th year as a monk in Sri Lanka and also in here. Those experiences taught me so much about these judgments. And after we judge someone, what we do, we are creating stories, and we have some thoughts. Oh, he's like this, he's not a good person. We are just judging, and because of their appearance or because of their behaviors. And maybe you have many experience like same thing, this same idea. If you have, you can share with me anytime.
I worked at a funeral home and were expected to dress very nicely.
Mm-hmm.
One of my coworkers doesn't, and that is every single day they tell me at the office that she was not dressed nicely. There's been a few times where I caught myself thinking like, "Oh wow, she looks but it's just hard when it's such a, I guess, priority in your day-to-day life to
Yeah.
a certain way, and it starts to get in your head, and you start to judge the same thing.
Yeah. And one day I was sharing the same thoughts with one of yoga teachers, and one of yoga teachers, she was organized a program, and this happened after COVID, and I was doing that program over the Zoom. Then I was talking the same topic. Then after the talk, and there was a lady, and I had a great experience. Before I come to this yoga class, I was judging this yoga teacher so much. So I had so many thoughts about her. I was judging. She's like this. Then she told me with group. She shared with group. Now she is one of the best yoga teacher, and now she is my best friend. But she was judging so much. That's why maybe you all have heard this beautiful saying, "Don't judge the book by its cover." You have to read it, then you can know this is great book, this is wonderful. The same way we have to. It is okay to judge, but we have to understand why this happening, why he's doing this. So There's a one life lesson. This happened to me many years ago. But then after that lesson, I was thinking I never going to judge anyone. I was thinking, but because of some reason it happened. But I'm not going to tell what is the exact story. If I tell, maybe you are going to know what happened. A few months ago, almost I think 2-3 months ago, something happened in the temple. Then about one of person, not him or not one of my brother monks. This is about someone else. Then I was kind of judging that person. Then I was telling one of my friend, he's like this, why he's doing like this. I was criticizing, I was telling so many things. I don't know why I think like that. So after few days, I was able to hear something from that person. Then he explained why he or she did like that. I felt so bad about myself. Then I was thinking why I did like that, why I judged that person like that. I was completely wrong. I felt so bad that day. Then I told that person, oh my goodness, I did something so bad. This is not me. I did something wrong. So then I decided I never going to judge anyone anymore, because it is not true. Sometimes maybe you are having the same experiences in your life. So that's why our mind is always changing. But it is very important to understand about nature of our mind, about the thoughts. So that all the experiences are teaching something to us, our daily life. Sometimes it is not easy to communicate with the people. But Buddha taught us there are thoughts are arising and also remaining and disappearing. So when we are practice this mindfulness meditation, and we are going to understand about our thoughts very clearly. So I knew this thought is not good, but however I was judging. Then afterward I figured it out. Then I felt bad. Then I decided, no, I'm not going to do this anymore. Then I know it is not true. Maybe it is, if you understand the situation, if you understand the roots, then we are going to correct ourselves. And there's a really wonderful story I'm always sharing with this story with the people. I was reading a book. Actually, one of my friends gave me a book. So that book had a really nice story. There was a father and son. One day they were going to different city by train, and they were in the train, and then they were going to the home. Then in the train, that son, he was a young boy. Then he was asking so many questions from the father. He was asking, when he sees sky, then he asked, Father, what's that? Then he said, oh, that's the sky. Oh, it's beautiful. When he sees trees, then he asks, what is that? Oh, it's a tree. This is a palm tree. This is a mango tree. That father was explaining. Then when he sees birds, then he asks, what kind of birds? Then he had many questions. Then people was so surprised, because this is very young boy. Now he is asking about everything. This is crazy. Maybe this father, he didn't teach these kids, this son very well. This father is very bad. Then people start to judge. They were judging that father. Then there was a young couple. Then they told that father, I think you should go to meet a doctor. Maybe your son is having some difficulties mentally. So why don't you go to visit a doctor? Then that father told that person, that two couple, you know what? We are visiting from the doctor. Few days ago, he had a surgery. It was successful. When my kid was little, he got an car accident. He got an accident. After that accident, my wife, she died. My son was blind since last week. He surgery 1 week ago. Last almost 10 years, I was teaching him, I was explaining about him, trees, birds, sky, and cars, vehicles, everything. Today is the very first day that he's seen this everything. That's why he's asking these questions. I'm so sorry. What happening here? So then that people, they were so sad because they were so much judging. So what I want to share with you, maybe you are having these kind of same experiences in your life. So as a good practitioner, as I told you, it is very important to understand those thoughts, our judgmental mind. So if you know those thoughts, then you are never going to judge someone, then you are never going to criticize someone, because it is not good, healthy thoughts. Then what happens if whenever you think about those ideas, you are getting so worried, sad, and also you are just creating stories, and those are not healthy. And if you have any experiences, you can also share with me. And do you have any experiences?
I think judgment or thoughts come up before you even are aware.
Yeah.
Right? You know, like someone's just passing you and you're like,
Yeah, yeah.
ah, where did you get that outfit? You know? But I find that with mindfulness practice and meditation, I catch myself more quickly. I'm
Yeah.
not perfect at
Yeah.
it, but I think that since I started meditating, especially mindfulness and concentration, I just catch myself more quickly. So that's helpful.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember the first dharma talk I was sitting in, and one of the monks said, and then I got mad. I was like, what? And monks get mad?
Yes, we get mad.
And I said that, and then he said, of course I am human. I get mad. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. And that was because, like, I kind of like put you guys on like a pedestal, like you didn't have feelings like everybody else.
We have feelings.
And then when you guys explain a feeling, I'm like, and especially like anger, it's like,
Oh, yes.
I was like, oh, they get mad. And it was very different. And then when you said that about like when we first came here, and then when because I've been coming to this temple since it opened up.
Oh, really? Uh-huh.
So quite a while, and so I just remember those first few dharma talks, like sitting in here and seeing the stained glass, and then all that stuff, and it was, and too, like when I first got to know Bhante Sujata, I was going to a yoga studio, and he was speaking there. He would give a dharma talk there because he didn't have a place.
Yeah, yeah.
So it made me think of all the things and all the places that I've been to associated with Blue Lotus.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes people get misunderstanding about two words, judgment and also investigation. And sometimes people come and ask Bhante, when I have some kind of thought, sometimes I'm thinking, I'm judging my mind. What is judgment? Oh, what? Right? We use, right? When we have thoughts what arise in our mind, we are thinking, oh, this thought, what is that? Right? It is not judging. It is we call investigate. We have to investigate ourselves. There are three investigations we have to do. We have to investigate ourselves. Right? Then also we have to investigate our thoughts. First one, mind, then thoughts. And also, then we have to investigate our action. There are three investigations. And you talk, this is, your mind creating thoughts always. As a monk, Bhante Assaji told, this is our 19th anniversary.
Next July 9th.
Next month. And still, parallel thoughts come to our mind as a monk. Right? And when we see our mind, that is mind nature. We cannot disturb the thoughts. If somebody thinks like this, I won't disturb the thought, exactly that person has died.
Yeah.
And this is the thing we have to investigate. Whatever comes to our mind, there are three situations all of the thought, as Bhante Assaji told. In Pali we call uppajjati, thoughts are arising. Uppajjahanti, thoughts are remaining. Third one is abhanam gacchati, thoughts are disappearing. Arising, remaining and disappearing. Right? And when we focus on our mind, when we see our thoughts arise in there, we have to see where these thoughts arise. It is part of our anger, it is part of our jealousy, it is part of our bad memories. We have to quit it. We have to stop it. Then we can see that root of anger, root of fear, root of that bad memory. Then we know how they remain. Then easily we can identify them. We can focus them. No? We have to investigate ourselves. It is not judging. Okay? Don't get it started.
Yeah. Yeah. So it is as he told, the explore ourselves. The inside meditation, it is mean introspection, looking inward. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts. I had a long talk, but its time is almost done, and I hope you learned something. Maybe you can discuss this topic maybe another day. And I really like always talk about this judgmental mind and these thoughts. And thank you so much for coming and listening to us. Thank you so much, Bhante, for sharing something with us. And you can always ask any question. You are feel free to ask anything. Don't be nervous, and you don't have to. Okay, it is open for ask anything. And thanks so much, and see you next time. Bye. Have a good night.